What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another major market breakdown. It's gonna be a really volatile week. So traders, be wary. Don't get your account blown trying to jump in on some moves. But I'm gonna give y'all the best moves and setups that we're looking at this week over here at TDB. So without further ado, let's get into it. DXY. Didn't go. We had marked this up. I think about like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, thinking that DXY was going to test this and push off. It didn't. It had some stoppage here. Now it's created this retail head and shoulders, and I think we're going to go ahead and start seeing it head towards this low here and it get broken. Mostly off of, not just off of chart, but mostly off of sentiment. We have gold probably gonna rise a lot higher this week, because of all the stuff going on with the U.S. Deciding to try its hand with the B-2 bombers and knocking out those 3 nuclear facilities over in Iran. So since that just happened over the weekend while markets are closed, there's going to be a lot of buying for both oil and gold. So we're going to be looking at setups for both of those. So with the dollar against gold, gold rising so hard, I feel the dollar is probably going to take some hit with all of this. Plus, we have the chart kind of confirming it with the setup. Euro USD, the opposite. We have what looks like a retail inverse head and shoulders formed. I kind of want to see this neckline get broken and then it retest that neckline, and then I'd want to get in for buys off of that. So it'll probably end up being like what looks like a retest of this little box here. I can bring this. Actually, I can just gonna get rid of that and then just mark that little neckline. That's where I'm gonna want to see price break above it and then come retest, and then I'd like the buy for that. And then something probably exactly similar on AUD and GBP USD. Yeah, inverse head and shoulders. I want to see that break higher and then come back and retest that neckline. AUD is probably the exact same. I don't want to waste all time here. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold. Was looking for gold to come back and give us an entry down here. That's where I want gold. Now, price wants to retest before shooting off because of all this news for some odd reason. Then I'd still wait for that entry. But we could definitely get a push off towards this 3,400 level really quickly off the open. So I'd want to see if going down doesn't happen first and it decides to go ahead and break up. It's going to be a similar move to the euro move, where we have a break above that, a retest of the neckline, and then a push off. And all of these moves will be confirmed by our bird's eye tool. That's the sentiment and analysis tool that we use. It's really simple and easy. You just type in whatever you're looking at, whether it's AUD USD, XAU USD, GP USD, whatever. You type it in, and it's going to give you the momentum value. So that's just telling you if it's going to go up or down, bullish, bearish. Bullish momentum incoming, you have a good buy on your hands. Bearish momentum incoming, you have a good sell in your hands. If it says neutral, you should probably stay out of the markets for a little while, because that means it's probably not ready to trade yet. Or at least you can still watch it, just don't take a trade yet. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at US oil. We're gonna get, I was looking forward to getting another entry down here, thinking that price is gonna retrace for us, but with everything going on, we're definitely gonna see a break above here. So I would want to get let me move this box just a little bit. A break above here. I'd want to see that and then get a little retracement to here, and it's probably gonna only show itself on like the 1 minute, maybe the 5 minute for the entry. So you're gonna have to be like looking at it to get on that. Otherwise, it's probably just gonna keep pressing straight towards this $80 a barrel mark up here. Go ahead and mark that. Just sit that there. That's probably gonna be touched by the end. I wouldn't be surprised if that's not touched by the end of the week. And then last but not least, y'all favorite, Nasdaq. Nasdaq just looks horrible. Nasdaq just looks this just looks horrid. All this is gonna get broken on open. Geopolitical tensions are higher now, so we've gotten to the point where we're doing like heavy fundamental trading at this point. Of course, we're paying attention to what what the chart got going on, but I see this getting taken out easily. All these lows here, there's probably a lot of stop losses right here. Those are all gonna get hit. Price is gonna give a little bounce off of here, but I still am really confident in this 20,800 level that we have here. I'm just gonna keep saying it. I want this entry, so I'm willing to just wait, let it do whatever. But I'm super confident in all of these lows getting broken this week. So a lot of NAS sells coming in this week. If I wanted to take an entry, which I don't, and I'm not, I would wait for the break below all of these lows, and then a retest of these lows, and then it's a break and retest week. It's a straight up break and retest week. Just waiting for everything to move, because I mean everything's kind of been so choppy, so chopped up and consolidated for the past 2 weeks, while everything was kind of such in the air, and more things weren't occurring, but things were still happening, but big things weren't changing the situation or anything like that. So we just got markets kind of just moving sideways like this. So now that we've actually had something happen, it gives investors some short-term direction right now. I think we'll start seeing that move lower on Nasdaq. The trade of the month, which I'll go ahead and go back to for you all. We're in a wee bit of profit. Not too much. It's our first target here, and our last target up here. If you guys want to get in, here's how. I'd wait for, well, kind of already getting it a little bit. So on open, you're gonna want to look to see if price wants to go ahead and break above this, or if it wants to come down into this consolidation a little bit here to retest it. All right, retest this consolidation, lovely entry. Break above this resistance, and then retest the resistance, even better entry. All right, even better entry. Okay, and this is our major trade. I'm in it on multiple accounts. I'll take a look at CAD JPY though. CAD JPY. It's gonna do what oil's doing. So it's gonna move the way oil's gonna move. So we have this this little resistance, support turn resistance here. If things weren't going so crazy in the markets right now, I expect to sell off of here. But things are going crazy in the markets right now. So that's why we use fundamentals and technicals together. I want to see a break above this little here, a retest, and we're out of there. I'm most likely going to be trading both GBP NZD, CAD JPY, and US oil this week. Those are most likely the only things I will be looking to trade, even though we gave the setups for everything. If you guys got some value out of this, go ahead, make sure you hit that like button, the sub button, and that bell icon. All of that is going to tell the algorithm that this is good content and needs to get pushed forward. Like, that guy's right, he be hitting on his analysis. Like, you know what I'm saying, you got to tell the algorithm that, so the algorithm knows to push it to more people. Make sure y'all trade safe. Make sure y'all trade smart. There's a lot of y'all out there that are probably about to over leverage this week and blow your account. I encourage you not to, because if you make a little less money this week, it just means that you can still trade next week, rather than blowing your account this week and then you can't trade next week. All right, I love y'all. Make sure you're kind to somebody today. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.